recorded in front of a live studio audience. This is Horribly Off Topic, episode number 126. I am Chris.
And I'm Steve.
And here we go.
Okay, so...
Wait, all right, no, I got it.
126.
Isn't that what I said?
Did you say 156 or 126?
No, 120. We were talking before about episode 156, but right now...
Which will be our third anniversary show.
Yes. This one is 126.
Which is 30 away from that.
30 away. 30 away from something. I got a bone to pick with you.
Uh-oh. What is...
I got a bone to pick right off the bat.
I remember there was an episode of Ranma 1/2 that
where
they go into a haunted cave and then one of the guys in
picks
the haunted...
Ranma's bone.
No, but he's doing all these bad like ghost puns and he says, "I've got a bone to pick with you," and he's like shaking a bone or something.
Oh, he's picking a bone, like with his teeth.
I don't remember.
I don't know, out of his teeth. You, sir, said something the other day on Christmas. You were over at my folks' house, at my house. I don't know.
Yes.
It's my folks' house, I guess.
Yeah. It's where you live.
I don't pay them enough in rent to say that it's my house at all. It's my folks' house.
Becky had a comment. She's probably gonna get mad at me.
Oh, no.
She's like, Chris their dad. He doesn't stop talking ever, does he?
No, not at all.
And I'm like, nope. And I'm like, that's why, like, you know, like we were there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I was talking to your mother about it, and I'm like, I'm not good with not engaging with your father.
Right.
Like he'll talk constantly.
Yes.
And then if you engage, he'll talk more.
Mm-hmm. I'm very good at not talking.
Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah.
Yes. I just sort of listen and listen and nod
adorable.
It really is adorable. I listen and nod and then I walk away as fast as I can.
Yeah, I don't. I talk to him and
because I'm afraid there's going to be a scene.
There wasn't like as much overt racism as I was expecting. So
yeah. There was no mention of the. Was there? I don't know.
I did not mention the Orange Man.
I had a headache,
I didn't even mention
his
his alter ego name that we use.
Oh yeah.
I didn't. Not once. I mean, I might have done allusions to
the orange illusion.
Orange. No.
Orange illusions. We're not drinking. If we said orange illusions after a few sips of a beverage with more strength behind it than water, then it would have been funny.
So,
my bone.
What is your bone that you have to pick with me?
Okay, so I mentioned that I was in bed for a couple of hours on Christmas because I drank too much.
You have to drink fluid.
Yeah, I drank too much, which consisted
too much cum? Is that what you're insinuating down there?
Of two. See, I'm looking at you. You can see them. Which is appropriate. I am the brunt of the brunt. No, I am the joke of the. I'm the joke of the butt. The butt of the joke. The brunt.
What is the bone?
The bone. The bone. I was asleep because I had drank
a midday hangover, which is the worst.
2 Mike's Hard Lemonades and a shot of whiskey.
I don't know how you can drink that shit.
I
don't mean whiskey. I mean fucking Mike's Hard Lemonade.
I think I would have been fine if I had just had a few shots of whiskey. That would have been way better than what I did.
I think Becky was saying it's the sulfites that I can't
She said sulfites, and then I looked on the label and I could not find them. I think that
they're going to be like, this is packed with fucking sulfites.
I think the hard lemonade lobby took some lessons from the high fructose corn syrup lobby, which is like one of the hidden lands in Candyland.
No, it was funny, really.
No, so they like got the permission to relabel themselves as corn sugar or something, so that people would stop looking for high fructose corn syrup and then they'd start buying their products again. So I think people started buying Mike's Hard Lemonade again because they got some permission to get rid of the sulfates on the label. Sulfates?
Gigawatts.
What? No. My bone that I have to pick with you. I don't know if this is before I went to sleep or after I got up. There was a conversation about not fast food burgers and fries, but like the level above fast food. So
it's still fast food, Chris. Don't try to puff up Five Guys like
See, my fucking bone to pick with you is you were trashing on Five Guys fries, which are some of the best fucking French fries on.
I don't really care for them all that much.
What is wrong with you?
I kind of like a McDonald's French fry.
Yes, that's why you like the potato sticks we ate on the last episode. You unironically liked the potato sticks. I ate
the whole
sticks
fucking container
for the entertainment purposes on the show. I mean, and I also really appreciated them, Becky. Thank you. But they were potato sticks. They were like, and that's what McDonald's French fries are. They're kind of like
they're
potato sticks.
I think they're better than those potato sticks that we ate, and the potato sticks we ate weren't great.
Right.
But I also like, I don't hate Five Guys fries. I'm not going to be like
peanut oil.
If someone
and they
says,
come
please,
in a big bag, and you get a small, and they give you like enough for 2 people.
See, yeah, they give you an entire bag full. Like you don't even need to buy a large. I don't know anybody that's ever bought a large.
I buy a large when I go with all 4 family members.
Okay,
we get a large to share.
A large Favre.
I can't. I mean, there are things that you don't understand about me. I just don't. Five Guys fries. I
don't hate them. Like if someone like puts them in front of me and says, like you have to eat these, and I'll be like, okay, I'll do that. I'm like,
if somebody does that with McDonald's fries, that's my reaction. I'm like, okay, I'll eat them.
Okay, well, like it's not like I despise them, Chris.
Okay.
I just don't. I'm not like, oh my god, let's have all the jizz come out of me because I ate a French fry.
There are some places in the world where
they eat a lot of French fries that your jizz will taste like French fries. Let's get back on that. Let's gross Brian out again.
I think there are a lot of people. Not a lot of people, but there are people out there in the world who put. No, I'm not saying that mayonnaise is jizz, but mayonnaise looks enough like jizz that I just don't understand people who put mayonnaise on their French fries.
Well,
it's like
talk
that's a thing.
to the French Canadians. That's the folks.
I mean,
I
am a French Canadian. I mean, I'm descended from French Canadians.
But your brother just said poutine.
Poutine.
That's different. That's gravy and cheese curds on your French fries.
Yeah, is it different? It's better than it. Okay, all right.
I've never had poutine.
I don't think I've had
poutine or however the hell you pronounce it.
I have not had a lot of poutine. I mean,
it's good.
Yeah,
go to French Canada.
I did
sometime.
go there. I'm sorry.
Go up there. Go to Le Club Super Sex or some sort of thing, and get their like.
Don't you think I'm a little old?
Their breakfast buffet
Super Sex.
What?
I might. Didn't you just say go to Le Club Super Sex?
I think that's what it's called. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a little old for Le Club Super Sex.
Why are you a little old? There's probably plenty of people that are far older than you going to Le Club Super Sex. It's not a dance club, Chris.
Why is it called?
It is
Le
a
Club
dance
Super
club, but
Sex?
you aren't going to be dancing, and if you do, you'll probably get kicked out.
Okay.
That kind of
dance club.
Yeah.
Le Club Super Sex.
There's also
I think it says it right on the label. I don't think we have to explain what it is.
Yeah, we don't.
Le Club Super
there's
Sex.
also a place called Pussy Core, so that's a good one too.
Get to the core of the pussy?
Yes. It's more like the military operation of pussies.
It's like a Buddhist place. Pussy core. Like you're getting to the core.
Like the Peace Corps?
Exactly. Like an apple core.
Okay.
All right. I picked my bone with you. We talked a little bit about...
You picked your nose.
I did not pick my nose with my bone.
I finally watched Frozen.
Let it go.
I was not impressed.
You're not a little girl.
I'm not a little girl, but I also found that there wasn't enough development of the characters. I think they developed here's my bone with Frozen and most Disney
vehicles. You have
vehicles.
a bone after watching Frozen?
No, but maybe
you should have had a bone before.
Stop it.
Frozen. How many different ways can you use the word bone? I mean, bone as a verb, right? To bone somebody. And you've got a bone, which could be one of
I
two
think they have to do
things.
6 push-ups every time you say bone.
Our live audience is doing push-ups right now. We're not fucking around. That's what I hope we inspire all of you listening to do push-ups right now in your cubicle or in your car if you're driving.
Every time we say cookie, bone, jizz,
instead of drinking,
horribly off topic.
Yes, yeah, because this is an episode recorded before noon, the rare episode recorded before noon. You can't drink
Because apparently you can't drink when you're
can't-
listening to our show that we are drinking in the morning. You can also, but you never mind. I just painted myself into a corner.
I was trying to like help the push-up cause. I was trying to say now today, instead of when you make the subtle One Piece reference, instead of drinking,
I like the blatant One Piece reference.
They have to do push-ups. You like the blatant ones?
Yeah, or like when I do like a One Piece character's laugh. Maybe I'll do one later.
Okay, all right.
So what the fuck are we talking about?
We were talking. We got done with Bones.
Oh yeah,
and
Frozen.
Pickin' Bones and Frozen. Yeah.
So Frozen, like I like the way they develop characters is through them singing a song.
That's what musicals do.
I don't like that. That's probably why I don't like musicals. And so it annoys me that I don't feel that the characters have been developed enough because they just sang a song about how
do
they
you just
feel.
tune out during the songs?
Maybe I just turn into like a space shot, and I'm like, okay, she's singing.
Somebody's singing a song. Wake me when.
Yeah, I want to have like interactions. I want to have like drama, perhaps.
Yeah. So you don't want to build a snowman.
I don't. No. And I don't know. The comic relief nonsense. It was less. No.
Yeah. I mean, what about the moose? The moose doesn't sing a song.
No, he doesn't.
Is he the most well-developed character?
Probably.
Okay. I mean, he kind of technically sings a song because the other dude is pretending to voice the moose.
But here's the thing: like he's like singing a song like in the way people can actually sing songs in real life. Like he's got a little lute or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
He's playing a song and he's singing it.
Right.
That's how people are supposed to have songs. Not be like this orchestra behind them.
Right.
As they dance around and there's fucking crazy shit happening.
I guess. Yeah. Yeah.
I have to suspend my disbelief in this fucking cartoon.
Disbelief. Yeah, don't ever listen to
a man eats a gum fruit and gets rubber powers. That's completely okay with me. But he can't swim because people that eat these particular fruits swim to or sink to the bottom of the ocean because the ocean hates them now.
All right, how many push-ups is that?
I don't know.
Just one?
I don't know. Just you can drink. You can drink or do push-ups or
drink
both.
or do push-ups. Okay, push-ups or do drinking
or both.
Wait. So what else did you do with your
summer
holidays?
vacation?
No, your Christmas. You watched Frozen. I'm curious how you ended up watching Frozen. Like, did Becky put it on? Or?
I think that was my pittance for making her watch Gremlins.
What?
She's always had an aversion to it since she was a kid. I don't think she's ever actually seen the movie.
Okay.
But she was scared shitless because there was like a video that she had that had Mary Poppins that was like taped off a TV.
Oh.
And then like My Little Pony.
Yeah.
And like from Mary Poppins, I guess it was like maybe like the TV 38 movie loft or something like that.
Yeah.
That's getting old and local for you if you remember that shit.
Getting old and local for you.
WSPK TV 38.
WNYC.
What the fuck was that guy? The guy that did Movie Loft.
Who's the guy that did Movie Loft? I don't know.
You guys have phones,
Movie
right?
Loft. I got a phone. You tell me.
No, they're perfect for it.
I know that we got, but they're the audience. They're not the intern. Grace.
No.
What Movie Loft?
Movie Loft. It was
I
Gene
cannot
LaVanche.
type.
Is that? Am I right?
That name sounds Dana Hersey.
Dana Hersey.
Dana Hersey.
No, it's Hershey.
Not Dana Hershey. It says Dana Hersey.
Was it Hersey or Hershey?
Dana Hersey. WSBK TV. It has a Wikipedia entry.
Good.
And
well, of course, the television station.
It's still around. Yeah. So it is founded in 1955.
We don't need to tell them about the goddamn television
headed by
station.
Herbert Mayer, a former E.
Chris,
coli.
Please.
No. Yes. Dana Hersey.
Dana Hersey was the host of the Movie Loft, and that's probably where it was taped off of.
Yeah. I did think as a kid he could get me free candy bars. I put the H in there. I mean, you're not alone. I just wanted to let you know.
The R?
You are not alone. Hersey.
Oh,
Hershey. You need an H.
Oh, the H was okay. I'm like, I thought the
Hershey.
R was missing. Hersey.
No, Hersey.
Hersey. Okay.
Hersey.
So yeah, you're right. I can't spell or read apparently, just like the Orange Man. What the fuck? Oh yeah, so it was probably taped off of something like that, and then like there was an ad for a trailer for Gremlins 2 at the end of it before My Little Pony came on, and so she saw this trailer for Gremlins 2, which Like, you know,
She didn't know how to fast forward.
They're both.
She was a little kid.
I don't know. Maybe there was one of those VCRs that you had to actually get up and push the button instead of having a remote. Because I don't know.
Use your hands.
It was
a
like
baby's toy.
Gremlins 2 happened in like 1989, maybe.
I heard Gremlins 2 didn't happen. That it's all a figment of our imagination.
Yes, just like that thing at Epcot Center.
Yes, the dragon.
How to kill the room.
The dragon. His name's Figment. And he hangs out with Eric Idle.
Right. She was
Yes, exactly.
I don't know what the fuck just happened to my brain.
Dana Hersey showed Becky Gremlins 2
a trailer for it.
A trailer for Gremlins 2.
After Mary Poppins.
After Mary Poppins, before she could watch My Little Pony. And so traumatized her.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, you know, you've seen Gremlins, correct?
I have seen both Gremlins and the apparently hallucinated
Gremlins 2.
Yeah.
So, like, the first one
Boogaloo.
is sort of like a tongue-in-cheek kind of horror movie.
Yes.
And the second one, 10 times more so. Just kind of like being incredibly self-aware of itself or whatever. Self-aware of itself.
Self-aware? Yeah.
So, like, I've never, like, 'cause I don't know, maybe I wasn't so super young when I first saw the first Gremlins, and so I don't know, I was never
we saw a lot of freaky shit when we were
I used to be scared of, like, odd things. Like, remember in Pee-wee's Big Adventure, like, Large Marge?
Yes.
The part where
I think we've talked about that. Yeah, Large Marge. What does she do? Okay, I've only seen Pee-wee's Big Adventure like once or twice.
What do you mean? What does she do? She drives a truck.
Okay,
she's a ghost. Know. Like,
she's
spoilers.
A ghost?
She's a ghost.
She's a large ghost.
She's a trucker ghost.
Okay.
That picks him up and then
she gives Dan Aykroyd a blowjob.
No, that isn't Ghostbusters. Oh wait, no, was that Ghostbusters the new batch or whatever it's called? Oh wait, that was Gremlins 2. Yeah. So you are really doing a great job of taking my train of thought and completely flushing it down the toilet.
It's Christmas time. That's what I used to do. I used to take the trains. Kids used to get like a night. My brother, he's here he's in the live studio audience,
he's
right?
He's doing push-ups.
He's doing push-ups every time. So like there was this one time that he got this train set. That's maybe more than once, maybe a few times.
Did you guys pull a train on it?
He got a train. And my thing was that I would take the trains and I would smash them off the table, you know, or he'd get like a He-Man figure. He'd have like a cool He-Man thing going on. Maybe he'd like build it with Constructs. Remember Constructs?
Yes.
They were like low budget Legos. Yeah, he'd like.
No, they were just different. They weren't like low budget Legos. I think are Mega Blocks.
Okay, all right. So
Constructs were a different.
So he builds this amazing city, and he'd like have it populated by He-Man figures or whatever, and I would just tear it. I'm the person that throws the train off the tracks. That's my job.
Cool. All right.
Since I was a kid, I'm the asshole.
What was I talking about? Gremlins?
Punch things.
Or was I talking about Gremlins 2, or what was I fucking talking about before you?
What was he talking about?
Becky seeing Gremlins.
Becky Gremlins. Becky made you watch Frozen because you made her watch Gremlins.
Well, she didn't make me watch Frozen, and I didn't make her watch Gremlins. What?
Blowjob and Ghostbusters.
Oh yes, Large Marge. Thank you. This is why it's great to have an audience. They can get us back on track. So yes, Large Marge. There's a scene where he's in the truck with her, and she's talking about like the accident that happened, and she says the accident looked like this, and this crazy like weird like animation happens where she's like blah, and he's like blah.
That scared shit.
More like ah. There you go.
Thank you for
that's your revenge.
I'm the one with the headphones on, so yes, thank you very much.
Hoping everybody that's listening gets like their ears.
It's like burst open. You know, like the waveform there is. It is a straight, like thick black up and down line. It's.
But yeah, I used to be scared of that, and I used to be scared of what else?
Large Marge.
There was certain parts of Ghostbusters that I was scared of. Like at the very beginning with the library.
Okay.
I was scared of that. But the rest of the movie I was okay with, which was weird because there was ghosts all over the place. I don't know why this. I think it's just that one giant big scare. like with something weird fucking happening. I think that was what scared me, not like, total concept.
Trying to think,
but like I don't know. I must have been slightly older when I watched the first Gremlins. Or what yeah, like I must have been slightly older because like I found it to be funny, like and like not really that gross.
I'm trying to think of things that.
Although it was gross.
I don't know if there are any things that can you. I'm looking over my brother now. Like, was there anything like anything that scared me as a kid, like comparable to that? I don't know. Like, I know I still get emotional when Vince DiCola starts playing the Death of Optimus Prime in the Transformers the movie. Like that gets me. Aliens? I've never seen Aliens.
Yeah, I mean, I think I saw that when I was older, so I wasn't really scared of it.
I don't know.
Again, I was older, so
yeah.
I remember at Disney there was the Snow White when she handed the apple. That scared me.
Oh, okay. Snow White. If you can't hear it on the show, Snow White and the apple at Disney World. Yeah, that is pretty. That's
what scared John. Not
yeah. Well, yeah.
You have to say that who was saying. They might not have been able to hear it at all.
I mean, I'm thinking of odd pairings of movies on VHS. Like, I'm sure we had that in our house, and I'm trying to think if like something came on after something else on one of my favorite tapes that I would have freaked out about. But
My Little Pony, you would have freaked out. You were scared at that.
It's a Captain Power in the light show that you had to shoot the screen with your.
Captain Power, I was jerking it to.
Yeah, you were just, oh my god, look at these purple lights.
I did like the girl on Captain Power. That was one of my. I forget when Captain Power was out, but the girl on Captain Power.
What is Captain Power?
Captain Power was.
I don't remember this at all.
So it was a set of toys, but it was also like a Saturday.
It was a light gun toy.
What's that?
A light gun.
Yeah, it was a light gun. Responded to stuff on the TV, and you could get video cassettes that came with it. The video cassettes were animated, but there was a Saturday like morning or afternoon live action TV series.
I remember Video Power. Do you remember that one? It was like this guy. It was like Johnny Arcade, and he had like this video game, like
I don't.
game show. It was on in like either the late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah.
And they would have like people run through a maze and with this Velcro suit on, and they would just like attach like not so great NES games to them as they're sliding through this thing. And if they find the special game or whatever, they got like an extra prize, like a fucking BMX bike or whatever prizes you would get at Double Dare or whatever.
I don't remember.
You never
this
watched
at all.
Video Power? They're on YouTube. Like that's
Okay.
something that I went into, like I delved into. That's why I remember it so much, because I watched an episode recently.
Is
that
There's Captain Power. That's the video.
Okay,
and
I think I kind of remember Captain Power.
Yeah, because like the blinking whatever stuff, and you had the spaceship, and it was.
Whoa.
Yep. Yeah,
so if like the
if they got you on the screen, your dude would eject from his cockpit. Just like if the girl on screen looked at me the right way, I would eject from my
cockpit.
That was wrong. No, she was cute, and I was young. I'm wondering if she was one of my first like crushes. I don't know.
Oh, what is this? Is this Video Power?
There she is. Yeah. All right. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's. I mean,
you know.
For how old were you?
I don't know. I can't remember when Captain Power came out, but I was.
Well, it was at the height of VHS technology, so it must have been like somewhere in the mid '80s.
Title the height of VHS technology. Hell yeah! All right. When
late '80s, 87, 89,
87. 88. So between 10 and 12 years old. Yeah, right.
I remember like the Video Power song was like, "Feel the power, power."
Oh, okay, all right. So we mentioned my dad earlier.
Yes,
my brother's here. He can jump in on this if
Rob's here as well.
Rob's here as well. So the other day, before the holiday break, this is about the height of VHS technology. I was having a conversation with someone that I work with.
Oh,
and we were talking about past job experiences, and this person is about my parents' age. So
late 50s, early 60s, somewhere around there.
Somewhere in that, yeah. And so she was able. She worked at a video store.
Like
during the
a
height of,
locally owned
like
video
a
store?
locally owned video store.
Not a Blockbuster?
No.
I went into another YouTube like tunnel. I was watching training videos. Like,
okay.
So I was watching like Welcome to Blockbuster, like this is how you interact with customers training video.
All right.
And I watched ones that I actually had watched when I worked at Wendy's.
So you got to revisit.
Like you definitely put this one in the show notes. Grill skills. The fucking
giving me extra
it's
work.
So good. Like
before
watch
I send
that,
this
like,
back through the time tunnel
it's about
to actually be on a Monday.
It's about I think maybe 10 minutes long. Like, and it shows how to make the burgers and. The thing is, like, my OCD, like, I watched this fucking video and, like, I worked at the grill and I was trying to make sure I did it exactly like the video did.
Yeah.
And the people are like, what the fuck are you doing?
This person that I interacted with, she was telling me a story of how she was pretty much just out of high school and working or maybe she was at least 21, I don't know. But she's working the
grill?
The register.
You got grill skill, takes nerves of steel. You are the one with the grill skill.
Yeah, no, it's good. I thank you.
It's not too bad. Like,
he was checking.
It wasn't like when I did the I backed up that time.
Yeah, see now that is a big line, but it's got some peaks and valleys to it.
Yes. Just like the ladies.
I'm talking to this coworker. She used to work at a video store back in the 80s, and she's been out of high school for a little while now. And one of her high school teachers comes in, but doesn't recognize her, and she's about to say, "Hey, how are you?" And he comes up to the counter and says, "I want the blue list." The blue list, meaning the porno list.
Oh, Jesus!
And she was very happy that she didn't that she didn't, you know.
So they didn't have like a back room.
Well, maybe they did, but so that reminded me.
So this guy just wants to read the list, and he's like, "Yep.
Yeah, get me Debbie Does Toronto.
Super hung trannies 7, please, thank you."
Please, what? Why? Why?
Is she gonna listen to the show?
No. I'm just
or her old high school teacher or whatever.
Side tangent. Okay. Well, no, we don't want to talk shop. So I'm a teacher, right? Like I've got students, and I've got students who are super
hung and trannies.
No.
Is that transphobic? What I just said?
Yes.
But that's what the videos are called.
Okay. You're referring to the video.
I didn't write it.
Oh my God.
I didn't direct it.
So if you're ever wondering why
I
can't promote that I'm on a podcast to my students,
Obviously.
that's why.
Well, do you have trans students?
I do have trans students.
Okay, well, I'm sorry, trans students, if you're listening. Anyway. I didn't mean to offend by referring to things that exist.
So there's a video. There's a video. There's a video list that she referred to. So this coworker tells me this anecdote, and I immediately am about to say, well, you know, like when I was a kid, or should it be called
people with women with penises that are very okay with their personalities and
if anything.
I'm trying to think of the alternate title, the super awesome trainee fun bags.
Super awesome persons with
extra organs.
I don't know.
That have sex for a living.
It's a long title.
Porn isn't PC.
I know that.
All right. So she tells me this anecdote, and I am so stupid that I am like 2 seconds from telling the anecdote about the fact that when I was a kid, and I think my brother might have been there.
Was it a gay
I don't want to
porn?
speak for him. No.
Was it Kid Fisto meets Boba Fett?
That might be a better title.
That's a real character, everybody.
Kit Fisto's Boba Fett. Just Kit Fisto's like get a little.
No, no, okay. Continue.
Really? Are you gonna let me?
Sure.
When I was a kid, I would go to Landmark Video,
In downtown Lowell.
Downtown Lowell.
Across
and
from
Tower News. I did not know what was in the Tower News at that point. I did not find out about Tower News until much later. But it was Landmark Video, and there was a blue room in there.
I don't know why they needed the blue room when the really blue room was across the street.
Right across the street. I don't know.
And you could go in the back, get a little tuggy from a friend.
From a friend?
Yeah.
I don't know. I went in there a few times, but
it could be a trans person. It could be a person of your same gender.
It could be any person.
Anybody that wants to tug on your penis can go back there.
Can go back there, or you can just go back there and tug.
You
on
can
your
tug
penis
on your own.
yourself.
Like you are a person, so you can tug on your penis. Grill skills.
What's on the list?
I don't know. Did we run out?
No. Did we talk about Christmas and New Year's enough? We talked about movies that you forced each other to watch. Although you didn't force each other.
Yeah, like she could have said stop this movie at any time, and I would have been like fine. And,
all right, yeah.
And I was playing Pokemon while we were watching
Frozen.
So it was
maybe that has something to do with why you didn't like it.
Why? Because I was.
You gotta let it go. Let your Pokemon go.
No, I need to catch them all.
Let them go.
No.
Can't hold them back anymore.
I caught Geodude.
Geodude.
Yeah.
Geodude sounds like a villain from Captain Captain Planet.
Yeah. No, Geodude. No, it wouldn't be a villain. Geodude would be like his friend. Like Geodude I'm Captain Planet, and here's my friend Geodude.
I don't know. Maybe they have conflicting.
Like his boy Ward.
Oh, but maybe Geodude. Maybe he wanted to be a Geodude, and Captain Planet was like, "Fuck you! I don't have sidekicks." And then Geodude grew up to be Jason Lee with a big thingamajiggy.
What was his name? The Incrediblator.
The Incrediblator. Yeah, something like that.
Really wanted to know.
No, what was in The Incredibles? You know,
Jason Lee in The Incredibles.
Jason Lee in The Incredibles. He was the
bizarre.
No, it's almost there. It's on the tip of my tongue.
I don't know what it is. It's bothering me now.
It's Frozone.
Frozone.
No, that's Samuel L. Jackson.
I've had it with these motherfucking Jason Lee's in this motherfucking plane.
Where is my motherfucking super
suit? Syndrome. Thank you, Rob.
Syndrome. I'm Syndrome. Did you watch any other movies? Over Muppet Christmas Carol was on a whole bunch.
Yeah, it was on when we were over your house, but we didn't really watch it.
That kind of freaks me out. Maybe the Muppets freak me out.
Why do Muppets freak you out?
Wait a minute. Never-ending Story.
What was
I think I got scared by Never-ending Story.
Artex, in the swamps of sadness.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about that.
We did talk about that.
Like a couple months ago.
That one, definitely.
What was really scary? I that was like one of the first movies that I got to see like Sphinx boobs.
Have you seen Sphinx boobs a lot since?
No, not really. No, it was definitely one that a porno that I watched. It was Sphinx Trannies 12. Sorry.
Sphinx boobs. Okay, Sphinx boobs. I watched. Should we go there?
We have time, don't we?
Well, I know, but do I have too much time? I mean, what did I watch? I watched Westworld. I finished watching Westworld.
I liked it. I don't think Becky cared for it as much, but I liked it.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like, oh, Game of Thrones isn't on. We need constant tits on the screen. What are we going to do? Let's make them robots and just have them sit with their hands in their lap and just their tits out. Yeah. Or
we didn't see enough cock on the show.
No, there was plenty of cock on Westworld. There was
we saw a lot of the backside of the dudes.
No, there was peenie everywhere.
Was there?
Yeah.
Was there? I don't know. I didn't see
like when there was like the big room of people like
yeah.
So I don't know. We might delve into spoilers for Westworld. So
yeah, I think it's safe to say that we spoil it. Here's my opinion about it.
Ready? What is your opinion?
My opinion is I don't want to ever see a second season of Westworld.
Why? Do you think that the way it ended was
perfect? I think that was a perfectly self-contained piece of storytelling that ends with everybody. Oh wait! There's somebody who hasn't seen it. All right, so I'm not gonna. Let's not spoil it because there are people
Rob's sitting in the room
who haven't seen it. All right, so no spoilers.
We'll just talk about the things we like tits.
Like
and sphinxes.
And character development.
Sphinxi? How do you pluralize the
and
sphinx?
guns and horsies.
Yes. I mean, if you're unaware of the premise for Westworld, it's a amusement park.
Yes.
That people can go to and live like they're in the Old West and do whatever they want. And like they have these guns that can kill the robots that are in there, but the
bullets just bounce
they
right
bounce
off
like
regular people.
Like you ate the gum fruit. It's blatant.
What I think is just, without spoiling anything, I feel like every character had an ending that made sense to me. And and
it was based on the movie.
Oh yes, based on
but the movie was like very different than the series.
Was it? I've not seen it.
I haven't seen the movie, but I did read up on it after I watched the series, and I was like, so basically it's, the movie is like I forget who the actor is. John took it away.
Yeah.
Who? Yul Brenner is
Brenner.
basically running away from a robot for the entire movie.
Oh, for the entire movie.
Yul Brenner's the robot.
Oh, Yul Brenner's the robot.
Is the robot.
Yul Brenner is the robot that's chasing whoever the lead is around for the entire movie.
Got it. That's not what this one's about at all.
No.
This one's kind of about Marilyn Manson's ex-girlfriend, and she's a robot. Right?
Marilyn,
That's not a spoiler.
Who's Marilyn Manson's ex-girlfriend?
Evan Rachel Wood.
She. Ugh.
Yeah. For that was like, well, she was.
Now I want to see her boobies less.
She was in the movie 13 as a kid, and then she did a couple of things, and then she started dating Marilyn Manson for a while, and that's what she was known for.
But now she's known for Westworld.
Yeah.
And I prefer, I wish you hadn't told me that.
I'm sorry.
Didn't he slice off his peenie and then became like a weird doll person in the front?
I don't know.
I mean, not that there's anything wrong with that. Actually,
in fact, I might have used androgynous, and that might be. I'm not supposed to say that.
You phobic person.
I know. No. So okay. So I think that the show ends in a way that there could be more. Right,
which they want,
and
because
there won't be until
Game of Thrones is only one more season, so we need more tits and penis.
There won't be another one until 2018, is what I hear.
Oh well, there's Game of Thrones is going to be this year, but I think it's a little bit later than it normally is.
Yeah, but so Westworld it'll be a while. But I also feel like they could just end it right there. And what I'm afraid of, this is why because I loved it. I thought it was great. Reminded me of, oh wait, I don't want to say that because that might spoil things. But it reminded me of other series that I've seen with similar reveals in them. But what it also reminded me of is there's all sorts of narrative tricks that come out in this show.
The things that were the big shockers or the surprises, and I'm not going to say what they are, but they didn't actually surprise me. I was expecting every single one of them.
I was expecting the first one. Where somebody is revealed to be something different than what we thought them to be for a long time. I was expecting that one, but I was expecting that was the end of the show. Okay. So when I got that one at episode 6 or 7 or wherever I was like, oh shit, there's more.
Yeah. It's not sold in any store.
And then there was a further reveal that came in that I was expecting, but the only reason I was expecting it was because I saw a title of a YouTube clip that
some clickbait nonsense like Westworld clickbait.
Well,
all the fucking spoilers, asshole.
It
fuck.
was Westworld, and it was reconfigured in a particular way, and the way that it said, "Oh, we're reconfiguring this," I was like, "Oh, so." Something's wonky about the way that I've been seeing this. So then there's the kind of that reveal that, and then there's finally the stuff in the final episode, which isn't as much. I don't know. That didn't feel as much like surprise to me. But it pulls so many of the tricks that a show like Lost did over 6 seasons. That I fear for it going too long, because one of the things that Lost did is it ran out of tricks to pull.
No, but the thing is with Lost, it was when it first started, they were still doing 24 or 22 whatever episode seasons, and so like
Right.
the first. I mean, I think we can agree that the first 3 seasons of Lost are good. Where we diverge in our opinion is I don't think after that was that great, and you still think it was good.
I think the last seasons are way sorry, 4 and 5. I think 4 and 5 for me. And this is partially because of where I came into the series, which I think we talked about before. But I think 4 and 5 are unimpeachably good. I think half of 3 is terrible.
Not like the Orange Man on his first day, January 20th.
He is impeachably bad.
Yes.
No, so I think 4 and 5 have great of Lost have great rhythm to them, have a great pacing. Stakes are high. We can argue about season 6, the final season. I don't want to do that. I think 3 is bloated and a mess. 1 and 2 are good. 3 is the season where they were negotiating whether or not they were going to be able to end it after 6. And you can tell when they finished the negotiation, the last few episodes of 3 are a higher quality. But there's middle stuff, including, and this is another actor who I was happy to see do something awesome. The guy who plays the outlaw on Westworld, the one with the scar on his, you know what I'm talking about? The one who's always trying to steal the safe.
Yeah.
That guy was Paolo on Lost, and everybody hated him because they had the stupid idea. Let's introduce more of the other people that aren't our main characters, and everyone's been asking, let's find out more about those people. So let's introduce 2 brand new people who we've never seen before. I think when people say we want to know more about the other people, they want to know about the people they've seen in the background all that time, like Scott and Steve or whatever.
Or anyway, the ones that have been referred to.
Nikki and Paolo, and the guy who played Paolo did go on to play Xerxes.
Dingus.
In the 300 movies.
So he didn't have his shirt on a lot.
He did not have his shirt on. He was bald, and he had a gold...
Peenie?
No, like gold, tidy goldies.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, so I was glad he got a good part in Westworld, because it seems like he's a decent actor, but he kept getting kind of shit.
He also got butt fucked. Spoilers.
Why is that the thing you spoil?
It doesn't really have any relevance to the plot.
Okay, all right, yeah. So there we go. I don't know.
An extended cut.
What?
He must have watched an extended cut. He doesn't get butt fucked.
It's implied that he has been.
Of course.
Prior. Yes.
Okay, so he almost gets butt fucked.
He almost gets butt fucked on screen, but he is never. Yeah.
Now we're giving things away by almost getting butt fucked.
Yes, sorry. Although I think from the music in that scene and from the way other things in that scene are playing out, by the time you get to that scene, it's pretty obvious that he is not going to be
Captain Buttfuck.
He's not going to be defiled in that way,
right?
Because his body is a temple or is a wonderland,
and he's got a gold penis.
Yes, not in this show.
Oh,
in 300 he is,
and
or
also,
300 and 300 Rise of the Empire.
It was weird.
Empire.
He also was in Goldmember. He was playing a guy that looks like Mike Myers.
He was.
Yeah,
I did not know this.
I didn't like that one.
Goldmember?
No.
I don't know if I like any Austin Powers movie.
Oh.
But, you know.
I don't know. I was on the bandwagon way before with Austin Powers, because we went to see it like opening weekend, right? I don't know. Sure. Let's just say that.
Let's say that. I did laugh at the first one. I mean, you know, when he puts the melons up over Elizabeth Hurley's boobs. You know, it's
I like
amusing.
tit humor.
Who doesn't?
I don't know either.
All the people who aren't listening to the show,
right?
they talk about boobs too much.
It is unfortunate.
Yeah.
Are we going to talk about depressing things?
No.
Let's do it.
No,
George Michael died.
George Michael died, but I wasn't going to go there. I was going to go with the last thing, but just George Michael died.
George Michael died.
Last Christmas. I gave you my heart.
Oh, no. No, I'm not going to sing.
Very next day. You gave it away.
I'm not going to sing what I was singing before the show.
Was it I Want Your Sex? Wait, does he
No.
do that one?
Okay, so like back when I used to do karaoke at JJ Booma's in Lowell, there was this guy that would occasionally sing "Father Figure" to this woman that he was seeing.
Oh, what?
She was younger.
She was younger?
She was younger.
Okay.
And it was weird.
Was it creepy?
But he did it like every week, and it was
like that was their foreplay.
Maybe.
Did they disappear into like one of the back booths in Boomers and like where it's not
like in the
well
restaurant
lit?
part where it's more better lit? More gooder lit?
More good. Yeah. Did they just or
There's
maybe
more
maybe
light.
they went into one of the bathrooms. Or maybe
they were pretty...
maybe they hiked it down to all the way down to
the men's
Tower
room there
News.
had foundation issues.
Oh.
It was like a little bit tilted.
Oh, that's not good.
I didn't want to say slanty. That seems racist.
When you peed, did like it trickle back down onto you? Like was
I'm not
that
peeing on
slanted?
the floor.
I meant like you've got some Johns, some urinals,
Some prostitutes.
Was there more to this anecdote?
No, but it was just really creepy that he would sing that song to his lady person friend.
That is a little creepy.
Every week, and that was back when I smoked. So I think that might have been one of the times where I would go up for a smoke.
Yeah, depart for a sec.
The one of the other times, and I sort of feel bad, but sort of don't. Like there was this guy that was in a wheelchair would sing. What the hell? Operator.
Oh, Smooth Operator?
No, not Operator. Smooth Operator. It was just Operator something. I don't know who does it, but it was really I don't know. He would, if he would just have branched out a little bit and sung a different song, maybe he wouldn't have, but he'd always sing the same song and he would always do kind of a bad job of it. But the thing is, the DJ used to say, because like when someone was up next, he would say that such and such is on standby. But he would say, this person's name is on sit by because he was in a wheelchair.
Aw. That's, I mean,
yeah, it's nice of him.
That's, he's trying to be.
I don't want to. Well, his
PC
name was
back in the
John, so like it's a pretty common name.
Yeah.
So
George Michael died.
yes, he did.
That's sad.
And
Careless Whisper, that was the one I heard done. I don't know if I heard it done at Boomers or somewhere else. My friend Jason sang a version of Careless Whisper once that made me go, oh, that's actually a good song. I should go back and listen to that. Yeah.
I think you should listen to some of his catalog, and you should also see that movie with the kitty, Keanu.
Oh, is he in that?
No, he wasn't in it, but there was definitely a decent amount of references to George Michael in his career.
When my brother and I had a little toy keyboard, musical keyboard when we were kids, the demo song was "Wake Me Up Before You Go Go."
Are you kidding? What?
I am not kidding.
Wow.
You'd press that, and I didn't know what it was. I just knew it was the demo song on our keyboard, and it wasn't until many, many years later that I listened to "Wake Me Up Before You Go Go."
How much do you think Wham got paid for that?
I don't think Wham got paid anything. I think Wham's record company or publishing company got paid lots.
So,
because Casio back in the day. I don't know about Casio.
Come on.
But no, I wasn't even going to go there. I was going to go.
Oh, where were you going to go?
With this other thing, which is the last thing on our list. So maybe
is
you
it
can,
your kiss?
Maybe you can get me off on a tangent here, if you would like.
Because your kiss, I can't resist. No, it's not. Your kiss is not on my list of the best things in life. I'm sorry. I've never kissed you.
I hope not.
And I never will.
Never want to.
Yeah.
Okay, so wait.
We're not gonna do it.
What if?
Sorry, gents.
What if? All right. So, trying to think of. So what if somebody that you love, that you have special affection for, is sort of hanging above a pit of sharks with lasers? To go back to Austin Powers, right?
Okay.
Let's say Dr. Evil has captured Becky, and she's doing her best to get out of it on her own. But Dr. Evil's like, I'm gonna cut the rope. She's gonna fall down the sharks with lasers, unless you kiss Chris. At that point, do you kiss me?
I guess so. Like, I don't want her to die. Like,
all right. So there you go. So that was very romantic.
I'd rather her be alive and kiss you than her be dead and then kiss you or not kiss you. I mean, it's
What's the flip?
What?
How about you?
yeah.
Wait. So if Steph or one of the girl, I don't even need that. I'd kiss you right now.
Oh God.
All right. No. So what was last on the list? Which actor has died the most on screen? It is surprisingly.
Hold on.
Not. Yes.
Before we go into this question,
Okay.
I want to bring up Gremlins again, and I didn't realize this because it's been so long since I've seen it, but Jonathan Banks is in Gremlins, and if
I
you're
don't
familiar
know.
with Breaking Bad
not.
or Better Call Saul, Jonathan Banks is Mike in that show.
Mike.
So if you
What day is
guys
it, Mike?
watch,
Oh
yeah.
Ball guy.
Like Jonathan Banks is one of the cops in
Gremlins.
and I was like, "Holy shit, Mike's here!"
Mike's
and he has a significant amount of hair, and I was like, "Whoa, what's going on?"
Is he Saul? Is Mike?
No.
I'm not familiar. I watched how much of Breaking Bad did I watch? I don't know. I stopped at the episode where not because I hated it, but because I just didn't have time. Where what's her name takes up smoking.
Who?
Takes up smoking again. The wife.
Oh.
She starts smoking again. Maybe maybe
You were
while
like, "I
she's
hate
pregnant."
smoking so much, I can't even watch this."
But isn't she pregnant when she's smoking?
I don't know.
No. Anyway,
My mother probably smoked one.
it did. I just that happened to be where I stopped. I just remember that was the episode where I stopped watching. But not because I didn't want to watch it, just because I had to go back to work or something.
Okay, so who died the most?
I don't know. No, you got to tell me. It's a
I don't
quiz.
know who did.
All right.
This is not something I've done extensive research on.
It is not Sean Bean.
Oh, that'd be my guess.
Yeah, that's the thing. So it is surprisingly not Sean Bean. So this is
Sean Bean.
by,
Fill me in case I'm
Sean
a
Bean
dumbo and I
was
don't remember.
was the guy who got his anything I say is gonna. Sean Bean dies in everything. He was in The Lord of the Rings. I think that was long enough ago that I can
Oh,
say.
okay. So he was in GOT, right?
Yeah, he was in GOT.
Okay, yeah. So
He didn't die in National Treasure.
He did die.
he didn't die in National Treasure. That's good.
Goldeneye. He dies in Goldeneye.
Dies in Goldeneye.
So this is from Ethan Anderton
Who's Ethan Anderton?
on Slash Film. Slash Film is my film news website
Are they?
of choice.
They're not transphobic, are they?
I don't believe so.
I hope not.
Dying on screen can be an honor for an actor or actress. Lord of the Rings star Sean Bean has even become known for the frequency with which he has died on film throughout his career. However, one does not simply assume that he is an actor.
Is it Jonathan Banks?
No, Nerdist has compiled a chart.
Is it like the Nerdist website, or is it
Yes.
the guy that does
No,
what's it? Talking Dead. What's his fucking name?
So
Don't tell me.
Bela Lugosi is up there.
Bella.
Vincent Price is up there.
Bella liked he
But
loved
and Sean-
his smack.
Sean Bean is fourth.
Oh,
right?
fourth. So who's number 3?
Let's
Do a countdown. People love lists.
All right, all right. So let's see. Starting from
The 10. Let's start from 10.
All right, I got.
You already know number 4. It's Sean Bean.
I gotta count these
Bean.
bars. 3, 4, 5, 6.
You better
7,
be
8, 9,
good over there.
10,
I'll drop a
10,
bean
I
on your
think.
head.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Sam Jackson, number 10.
Yes.
I got bit in half by a motherfucking shark.
Now I don't know if I am going to.
Yeah, does it
if
say
I-
the number of
If
times?
I miscounted, it looks like Sam Jackson is 15 or 16.
15 or
it's
16
a
times.
It's a graph, so I'm kind of going off of a graph. Here.
Okay.
All right. Number 9.
Number 9.
Assuming I have not counted incorrectly, Lance Henriksen.
Who is that?
I don't know. I can't look it up because I am
He
the.
died in Dead Man.
He apparently died in Dead Man.
Okay. Number 8.
Number 8.
Robert De Niro.
Oh, Bobby De Niro. Who's
Bobby
that?
De Niro.
What was he in?
Number 7.
Meet the
Mickey
Did he
Rourke.
die in Meet the Fockers?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Did he? Number 7. Mickey Rourke.
Fuck my wife.
Did I already say that?
What?
No, Mickey Rourke is number 7.
Oh,
I think.
Well, he seems like one of those guys
Yeah.
that dies.
Number 6, Gary Busey.
Oh,
Number
before
5.
he went cuckoo bananas and they won't put him in movies anymore.
Number 5. I'm gonna mispronounce this. Kari Hiroyuki Tagawa.
Was that some sort of Asian fella?
I think that's a safe guess. Number 4, Sean Bean.
Sean Beam.
Number 3, Vincent Price.
I'm gonna shoot a Sean Beam at you.
Number 2, Bela Lugosi, and number 1, John Hurt.
John Hurt. Wow.
John Hurt.
Bring the John Hurt.
John Hurt has died in, looks like, 43 movies to Sean Bean's 25.
Wow.
Or so. Number 3 was Vincent Price. So apparently, since his career started in 1962, John Hurt has died 43 times on screen. They have a whole list. This is the nice, however, though, to bring us all back to.
I want to know one of these movies because
all right,
like, I know the ones from John Bean.
All right.
Is it Bean or Beam?
Bean.
Are you saying peanuts or penis?
Sean Bean. All right, so you want to go backwards?
Oh, Alien.
Yeah. He has died in. Let's see.
Was he the guy that had the alien come out of his chest?
He also died in Spaceballs.
Hellboy.
Oh no, not again. That guy. All right, now I know.
V for Vendetta, Outlander, Boxes, Englishman in New York, Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy, Hercules, I, Claudius. Now,
Hercules, the one, the cartoon one?
I don't believe so.
Oh, that one.
Is it the one with the Rock? Dwayne Johnson. I saw a movie with him in it. I saw Moana the other day.
Yeah, I've heard good things, but
it's got songs in it you wouldn't.
I've heard that the ocean effects look really nice.
Is that like that? That's a subtle one. Is that a?
No.
Is there a pirate ship?
That was not a One Piece reference.
However, so here's the thing. At the end,
I was listening to Science Friday, and they had the animators on. They were talking about the ocean effects and how the ocean is a character in the film.
The ocean is a character in the film. The ocean chooses Moana.
Like Mr. Amos, he does characters.
And Dwayne Johnson is a character in the film.
And he turns into a fish, right?
And
he has the fish fruit.
He turns into the moose.
But the thing is, if he had the fish fruit,
second.
he would probably die if he changed into the fish, because like if you're a devil fruit user, you're not supposed to be in the water. So that's probably why there hasn't been anybody in the series that has had any sort of fish devil fruit. Also, there's a race of people called fishmen. So
do I have to do it again?
No. Who's beeping over there?
I don't know. However, even though Sean Bean hasn't died the most on screen by sheer number of deaths, he does have the number 1 death per film ratio. Sean Bean has a 0.32 deaths per film, while the next in line would be John Hurt with 0.31 deaths per film, tied with Mickey Rourke.
Wow.
So in terms of deaths per film,
so the ratio is better. Okay.
Sean Bean is the winner.
Sean Beam's love right into your heart.
Oh,
what?
That's sweet. Has he ever been in love on screen? I mean, like, I don't know. I get the sense that he and Catelyn didn't really, So like Sean Bean, does he have love interest? Like, it seems like he's just there to be tough and get killed.
Yeah. Well, one of these
maybe
days,
he was in love with Frodo.
He might have been.
He loved a bee in Jupiter Ascending.
A bee?
Don't watch that movie.
Don't watch Jupiter Ascending.
You're the one being racist.
I mispronounced something.
I got speaking of raises, one of the presents that I got for Christmas.
One of the presidents that you got for Christmas?
Presents.
Yeah, his name is the Orange Man.
I got for presents.
We all got him for Christmas.
No one. That's like the present nobody wanted except for half the country. Well, less than half the country. Sorry.
Sorry.
So I got a present. It's a little pencil holder. You got this. I got 2 of them. There's one right there, and it kind of looks like they're little one-piece pencil holders that have like a little Luffy standing next to a cannon and a big sack of money. And I don't know, they did a poor choice of paint colors for these because it kind of looks like an Al Jolson kind of, Mammy, I love you,
yeah,
Mammy.
It kind of does look a little.
So I'm like, I can't put this on my desk at work.
Yeah. Melody's Moana that I
think
for
Becky
Christmas
might try to repaint them.
Is
so
a little
it
darker than Moana in the film.
Oh,
it's a little. I didn't notice that until she unwrapped it and loves it. But yeah, it's a little darker. Maybe she had a tan.
Yeah,
that's a good movie. It has songs in it. I know you won't like it.
I probably
Maybe cry.
Really?
Yeah.
That is a feat.
It's not a feat. Well,
I know. That's what I was saying.
Actually, it is a feat. You would think that I cry in movies a lot, but I don't.
Oh, okay. In movies, you've been in films and you've cried a lot.
I have been in a short film.
Did you cry in it? I die. Like, if you look at the ratios of films that I've been in, I got Sean Beam beat because I think I've died in everything that I was in college. So that's 100%.
Yeah, I was in a couple of unreleased films in college. I don't think I died in those.
Unreleased,
either.
by whom's standards?
Well, we filmed them and nobody ever finished them.
Oh, so they never put anything together, and no one ever saw the footage. Or I guess that is unreleased then.
Yep.
But I think a majority of the things that I was in as a character, not like somebody in the background, but things that I was playing a character, I died.
Yeah.
So. Fuck you, Sean. Revise the list. Steve Woodbury, number one ratio.
Steve Woodbury. You can find...
Oh, we're done?
The show notes for this episode at clarkwoods.com/hot/126. We are done.
We are done. Cool.
And if you would like to email us about anything you heard on this episode...
we got applause. Nice.
Oh, yay. If you'd like to email us about anything you heard on this episode or anything you didn't hear or anything you would like to never hear again... email us at hot@clarkwoods.com. Or you can get us on Twitter.
Yeah, you can get us on Twitter. I finally crossed over a threshold, and now that I'm bringing it to people's attention, I'm probably going to go back below that threshold.
I'm going to unfollow you out of spite right now.
No! I am over 100 followers on Twitter. Yay! I've got a grand...
No applause for that.
A grand 106. The people at Twitter probably think, hey, he's probably not an egg person.
No. It's all right to be an egg person, though. Don't be egg phobic.
Yeah. Like Baron Tamago. Speaking of which, we didn't give our Twitter handles.
Yeah. No, it's not at all that I hit the button. Because you were doing like a reference, a thing, like the way that we end things. We're being photographed.
Are we being videoed?
I don't know.
Is this panoramic photos?
I don't know.
You can find me on Twitter at ECC1977.
And you can find me on Twitter. No. As long as we're pretending. You can find me on Twitter at OPTC Spam.
No, that's the wrong one.
No, you can find...
I only have 3 followers on that one.
You can find me, meaning Steve... Wait, no, because if somebody listens to this and then they think I'm the one that said all the racist things.
I didn't say anything racist.
Or not racist, the transphobic things.
There's no such thing.
You can find him at Tuesday is Loser. He's at Tuesday is Loser, all one word.
Go fuck yourself. Merry Christmas.
Can I push the button now?
Yes.